Haute Route are a company which specialises in challenging multi-day road cycling events which pass over some of the most famous and iconic mountains in the world of professional cycling. And I'm in the incredibly fortunate position that I've been invited through GCN to take part in one of their events in 2017. However, as much as I'm sure you'd like to see me take my gloves off and give it my best effort over said mountains on closed roads, we thought you might want to see something slightly different.
That's right, I'm really looking forward to it.
John, you can step forward from behind the camera, now we're rolling. I've got a seat here for you. Now, many of you will recognise the face of John Bevan because he has presented a couple of GCN shows. More of you will recognise the voice as he is the voice of GCN.
Yeah, most of my work here at GCN is behind the camera. I'm really passionate about cycling, but unlike these guys, I've not had about half a lifetime's worth of experience, perhaps even more in Matt's case.
Yeah, Matt Stevens does cyclocross. Well, that's an incredibly successful series for us, very popular amongst our viewers a couple of years ago. So what we thought we would do is have John as the guinea pig in GCN Does Road, or more specifically, GCN does a multi-day road event.
So I've been doing a bit of research about the Haute Route, Dan, and I found out that there are 5 events in 2017. There's one over in the Rocky Mountains in the USA, there's one in the Dolomites, the French Alps, the Pyrenees, and a new one around Mont Ventoux. They're all 7-day events, but the Mont Ventoux one is actually 3 days.
Now, along with fantastic riding on great roads, John is also going to be experiencing the life of a professional rider because the stages are timed and ranked and there's a professional level of event organisation, and that includes medical assistance, which hopefully you won't need, as well as mechanical backup if and when he needs it, film crews, rolling road security, and those very important post-ride massages too.
Yeah, sounds amazing, Dan. It's not like I've done anything like this before. I'd done a bit of riding before I joined GCN in 2013, but I haven't really trained for anything until now.
Yep, John's going to be, from this point forwards, a man on a mission, and we're going to try and help him as much as we can along the way until the event itself. So using our experience from stage races as well as tactics, and we're even going to help him with his bike setup too. Before we crack on though, John, can you give our viewers an idea of what your riding background has been?
Well, I kind of got into road cycling about 4 years ago, and I've kind of just been using the commute to get myself fit. But I've been doing the odd turbo ride at the weekday, a bit of group riding at the weekend, and I've even had a little go at a bit of circuit racing and a bit of cyclocross this winter. But it's going to be quite a challenge, this Haute Route coming up.
Well, that is a great basis upon which to start, but hopefully we can find some areas that you can improve on too before the big multi-day event. If you'd like to keep track of John's progress, we'll be giving you some updates on the GCN Show, which comes out every Tuesday, but we're also going to be producing some standalone videos to really see how John's getting on the lead up to it.
That's right. Oh, and don't forget, if you're very lucky, you could be within a chance of joining us at an Haute Route event. Free entry and all expenses paid, and all that you've got to worry about is getting yourself to the start line.
Wow, that's a pretty good price.
That's all right, isn't it?
Well, like you, John, I'm quite excited about this challenge for you. If you want to make sure that you do keep up to date with how he's getting on, then please do subscribe to GCN. It's free, and all you've got to do for that is to click on the globe, and you'll have all of our regular content too.
In the meantime, there's a couple of videos that might help you out in your training. Down here is how to climb long climbs, and down here is how to recover, which I probably need, Dan.
Yeah, I was going to say, you need to watch those for your training.